Hello JSP squad and welcome back to my channel. It is Jasmine. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. And if you have been visiting for a while and haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and click that red subscribe button down below, the notification bell next to it, so that way you don't miss another video with me. So as you see here, we have a few sticker books. So I didn't just want to do like a regular old flip through of this one here because this is the newer one that just came out. I was able to access this from my Michaels, and I have flipped through it briefly, but not like a super abundant amount. Okay, so I wanted to go through and kind of pick out the little bit of differences that there is with these. Now, this is the one that came out maybe in, I want to say August, maybe September. It was just within that release of all new sticker books. Like it came out with, because it has the food on the top. So it was like Boss Babe and not the girl line. Or it might have been right there with the girl line too. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to find the other ones that it came out with. Spring, layered boxes, colorful watercolor goals, Dream Seeker, all of those. So that's when this one came out, okay? And then we have the regular food, which I have no idea when food came out. So I ended up picking up food afterwards. And then there was actually another one that went on sale, obviously, from Hobby Lobby. Okay, now, I want to point out some of the differences that I have seen within these books, especially with these two here. And then we're going to take a look at how this one compares to these two, okay? Now, I like doing these videos sometimes just because they help certain people, because they're like, well, really, what is like the biggest difference with these sticker books? Because like, how can I make an educated decision and which one will better suit me or whatever, especially with these two. I don't know if this one will still be offered. You may be able to find it online, or like if you're trying to find it in like a buy sell trade group or something like that. So, but I'm not 100% sure. I know that normally when it goes on sale at like Hobby Lobby or Michaels, that means they're not going to carry it anymore. Don't get me to lying. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do know that it was on sale and I haven't seen it since. Okay, so within this book here is literally food. Okay, this one literally has just food in it. Okay, so like you open up the first page and you have food. From the first page until you get to the last page, it's gonna be food. And when I say food, I mean pancakes. Like you have all of your breakfast items here, all breakfast items. Then you have a few little sayings. You have like the farmer's market, what's for dinner. It has organic, homemade, gluten-free, and homegrown, which are a few of the sayings that used to be used like back in the day. Not really back in the day, but like we use some other terms for these now, which are located in this book, and we'll go through that too. So then we have the healthy, made with love, eat well, be happy, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. And then we have like lunch and snack items. So we got all of these: burgers, hot dogs, corn dogs. We got your healthy salads, spaghetti, taco nachos, so like your Mexican dishes. We have snacks again, and then we have like your mac and cheese. This kind of looks like some sort of sushi or something like that, but this is, well, here's the sushi, but this is like legit all food. So you have desserts. I mean, every single page in here is pretty much some sort of food, which I love this book just because it is a lot of food. And then we have beverages. Okay, so that is pretty much everything that is in here. So you get the gist of what's going on in that book. All right, so what drew me, okay, so within this book, the 1551 food, so within this one there are no meal plans. There's nothing in there like that. Okay, and then you have to go to another sticker book in order to get like your food and stuff like that. All right, and so now we have this one. So let me put this one together just so it's easier for me to flip through on the flat surface. So within this food one, you can already tell from the cover, you can see a weekly meal plan, you can see a grocery list, you can see box stickers, you can see like what's for dinner, you can see food sticker books, like you can see a variety of different things going on. So obviously you can go ahead and see that these two are quite different. So this can be actually used within just your normal regular planner, because you got your box stickers and everything else, and not to mention that this can also be used in your recipe organizer. But I mean, I just like the fact that there's some different things in here. So like if you wanted to put down in your normal in your regular catch-all planner, you want to put your favorite recipe in there. You can click whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and you want to click that, and that will be your highlighted recipe for the week, or really loving your highlighted recipe of the week. Love the fact that they have like the slow cookers here. There was something else that caught my eye. It was the slow cooker, and it may have been in this book here, in the next book. But you know, it just has your different stuff. So it has your like your go-to recipe, again, something that you can put in your catch-all planner, or like on a notes page where you're keeping all your notes and all of that stuff is together, all your grocery things. You have your weekly menu, again, box stickers that can be used in your regular everyday planner. You have your monthly stickers. Like this book is very functional for recipe keeping, as well as using within your if you were using this food sticker book for a recipe organizer in a normal, say, horizontal or vertical planner. So these are good for here. And I even think this right here, these actually, I want to say fit in the dashboard layout. So that's even a bigger plus. Okay. So even if you were using your dashboard planner for your everyday planner, that will definitely fit in there. Okay. So you have all of these things that you can definitely use in your regular catch-all planner. Okay, so this one is very functional. I really like the way that it was looking. Really was enjoying it. Enjoying it as far as like the way that it looks. I really haven't used too many in here, but I really like the way that it looks. And I just haven't used it because a lot of times I just reach for the food book. Now this is my second food book. My other one is over there, and I normally just pull from it. But this one also has food stickers in it. Lots of good fruits and veggies. You have your cakes, utensils, pots. These were seen in Essential Planning. These can be seen in Happy Hostess if you have it. All of these coffees were also seen in Essential Planning too. Then all of the utensils, that was where I was thinking, all of the utensils that, or cooking supplies that you can use. But this is a very good and functional book that would be for your everyday planner. So like you have the super easy takeout, pickup, yum, such good things. Then you have back here really fun quotes used with food and stuff like that. And then again with your kitchen utensils, well, cooking supplies. I keep saying utensils, but cooking, is it a supply? I don't know. I can't even think of what it is called, but yeah. So you have your pot, your slow cooker, your mixer, your beater, all of those things. And then you have some accented in gold foil that you can put on your, like within your recipe and stuff like that. Okay. So obviously you can tell there is a, I'm gonna keep this one undone. Obviously you could tell that there is a big difference between this new food and the old food. In the old food, this one's pretty much used for, you can use it in your everyday planner, but it would kind of be like a collage of different foods, depending on what you're doing. I like to use it when I meal plan. When I meal plan, I like to try to put like a taco or pizza or something like that, or spaghetti or something like that down. Okay, and then the newer recipe one, we're going to take a look-see at this one. But again, we will be taking a look-see at this one together, okay? Because I legit did not like really look at it that closely, and already, like from where I can see from the from where they were flipping through it online. I could see all of the red and everything, and I love red too, so red and blue are like my favorite colors. But I mean, I really like this too. Again, we have the box stickers that can be used in your everyday planners. We have the big box stickers. Like, this would be a really cute spread to use in just your regular planner. So it's got your grocery list. Love the handwriting that's taking place in this book. It's very different. Like, you can even tell it is very different from this one over here. So it's it's not the same at all. Like, obviously you can tell it's not the same. So I like the fact that they are very different so far starting off. Okay, different color scheme, everything. And then we have, I can't tell, I think this is, it's either rose gold or copper. Okay, it's either one of those. I can't really tell too much. Okay, so then we have weekly staples. So that is good. So this is something that you would keep in your house on a regular basis. So like if you eat oatmeal all the time, sugar, flour, you need milk. Like these are staples. Staples are the ones that you have to have every single week. Can't go without it. Gotta have it. Okay, and there is a couple of sheets of those. This is the part that I was talking about where we had the, where we had some wording over here in this book. We had the wording over here in this book, like organic, homemade, gluten-free, that type of stuff. There was also another page where it said healthy. So like over here, we get even deeper into the different types of food because people are eating so differently now. So you have those options to put in there as you're doing your recipe keeping, or if you're trying to make sure that you're trying to have a variety of different dishes throughout your week. So maybe you want a gluten-free meal, maybe you want a dairy-free meal, maybe you want a vegetarian meal, maybe you want a, there's also vegan meal, low carb, one pot. I mean, there's so many different things. Like the next thing that they'll come out with and be like, we have keto, we have paleo, we have intermittent fasting. Like, I mean, I would not be surprised if I saw those types of, labels in here pretty soon. Like we even have family fun, or family fave, sorry, kid friendly, meal prep, and the writing is absolutely beautiful. Okay. The writing is beautiful. All right. And then we get into the weekly menu. Again, this is great because, in order to have the weekly menu from this book, we would have to go completely to a different book in order to get the weekly menu. And those were in our, like our mom books and our essential planning. And I want to say there's some in household. Those are in the other books. So now we have in this recipe book, we have everything that we need. So if you're just looking for, I like how they're specifying certain interests that you're interested in. So a lot of people do budgeting. So they came out with the budget, and the budget is so tweaked that you don't need other books. Okay. Then they're coming out with the recipe, and the recipe is so tweaked to where you can you can use this book right here, have one planner, and be able to do everything that you're trying to do within it. Not many people have one planner anymore, but it is definitely an option when you're trying to do certain things. Okay, so I think the Happy Planner is just trying to help you out when you're trying to do all of the things, okay? Because that is, you know, that is our good quote, all of the things. All right, here on this page, we have the meal plan, change of plans, takeout, celebrate. Then we have these little jars that we can definitely throw into our planners. We have some different utensils, the whisk, spatula, the mitten. That's not even called a mitten. I can't even think what it's called. So you won't burn your hands. Geez, you guys, I should have thought about this before. And then we have our measuring cup, which that would have been so great. And not unless it's supposed to be a water pitcher. It might be supposed to be a water pitcher, okay? And then we have the spoons, more whisk, milk down at the bottom. That is so cute how they did like the children's milk carton. All right, and then we have avocados, tomatoes, and eggs, carrots and lettuce. So we do have some pictures of fruits and veggies in here, not as many, and I'm gonna have to say that I like the art better in this one here. Like, I just really like the way these look in here. Where are the veggies and stuff? Okay, so like I like I love the artwork in here better than I do this one right here. So, I mean, that's my personal preference. Somebody else might like it better, but that's my personal preference. And then recipe, what does it say? Recipe review. Okay, so I would change. So this is really good because my kids and my husband really like to rate everything that I have going on every time I cook. So this one is good to have. That way I know. And then again, more favorite recipes, little things that you can definitely pop in and put like, you know, change the recipe, put the title of it here. You could put ingredients there. You could put anything there. And then you have your meal prep on the side. I love these because I'm pretty sure I'll be popping these into my, I'm sure these are for the recipe organizer to put down your recipes, but not me. I'm probably going to pop these into my fitness planner, and boom, there we go, because I have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Yes. Okay. And we have them in this beautiful rose gold. I think that's rose gold. All right. And so then we have here, we have the regular little circle stickers, several other books, not exactly to the T, but like Dinner with Friends, dinner party, those types of things. We've seen those in other ones, but the handwriting once again is absolutely beautiful. So this book has lots of function. It's pretty easy. Loving the colors. So the greens, the blues, the red, orange, yellow, loving it. And then we have this rose gold that is accented in here. So I'm happy I did end up picking up this book because I can see lots of possibilities and things going on with this book here. But overall, I do feel like each one serves a good purpose. It depends on what kind of colors you want. This one right here, though, I would definitely say pick up if you can find it, just because it has a lot of the foods in here that they do not make in these two books here. This would be more of a pastels tone. This is more of a deep tone book. So it just depends on what you prefer. Let me know down in the comments as well, which one of these books do you prefer? Let's see. We all know that this one is probably not going to be made anymore, but out of these two books, which one would you prefer? Would you want both of them? Would you want this recipe? Would you like the food? Like, which one would you prefer? And maybe why? Maybe put down why you would like it, or why you do like it, just so I can know, because I mean, I'm very interested in what your opinions are and what you think. All right, so today's giveaway are going to be more journaling stickers. So I'm going to give out 2 journaling stickers. This one has a whole set here. This is a whole set. And this one, there was actually one missing off of it. This is how I actually purchased it. And if I would have noticed it, I probably wouldn't have purchased it. But it does have one missing. But nonetheless, I am having so much fun with these journaling stickers that I am happy to give somebody else the thrill of playing with these journaling stickers, just because they are absolutely fun. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, recipe all day. Let's do recipe all day. I like that one. So we'll do recipe all day. Make sure that you are a U.S. citizen. Please leave your Instagram or your email so that way I can easily get in touch with you to let you know whether or not you have won, depending on who I choose. And for everything else, like the video, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell next to it, so that way you don't miss another video, and I will see you in the next one.